Well, good Sunday morning to everybody. So being self-employed does not mean you always get a day off. So our days off were last week when it rained almost 12 inches. So a little bit of a slow week last week, so gonna make up for it this week. I got the Overflow loaded up last night. This is the one for the 6-acre pond. Buddy did the concrete riser box for it. Just have to knock out the hole for the 24-inch pipe. So I got that loaded up. I'm gonna get that strapped down. I got to go get the lifting eyes for that, and we'll go ahead and take that down there. We've not been down there in about almost going on 2 weeks because we've had so much rain. So can't wait to see what that job looks like. I'm sure it's a disaster, but the plan is to try to get that overflow put in tomorrow and fill in that section of pond dam. Well, it's drier down here than I was expecting. Still not dusty by no means. So got the pipe and the box down here. I'm gonna take the 220, get that box unloaded, go ahead and sit it over here. I'll probably put the grading bucket on. I want to go over there and dig out that temporary pipe that I put in. That way this pond needs to drain down a little bit more so that the water's low enough tomorrow so I can go ahead and set this overflow. Is the plan for today. Well, at least this morning. And I can come back in the morning and start, I'll dig all that mud out, make me another cut right here, haul some clay in there, get my subgrade up to where it needs to be, fill in that old ditch channel and everything, and then go ahead and set that new box, lay my pipe, and then come back Tuesday and pour the concrete around it and get everything backfilled. Then that section will pretty much be done. I still have to do some grading over there and whatnot, but I'll probably let it start filling up and then cut this dirt out and use it to fill in that. And then really all that's left to do is finish cutting that corner out. But I think there's enough storage right here as long as I have a week of good weather to go ahead and dam this up and let it start filling up while I work on that little bit over there. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. I just noticed this while putting the hook on there. That is how much rain we've gotten in the past 2 weeks. There's like 14 inches of water in there. It's like to here. It's freaking wet. I'm ready for dry weather now. Let's raise the box up. We'll go ahead and take it down here and drop it off. Just leave it hooked up. Set it down here out of the way for right now. See how much is running through our overflow pipe down here, temporary one. I said I'm gonna go ahead and dig that out. This pond needs to go down about, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches. A different squeak. That way when I set this box in the morning or tomorrow, I've got to dig all that out and put clay in there and pack all that back. I can not have to worry about being underwater. Got a benchmark flag set. I'm pretty sure it's that one right there. We'll recheck everything in the morning. Base it off of that one. Definitely a little squishy down here. All right, well let me sit this right here and go over here and start cutting that dirt out for over top of that culvert. Let's see, is this one, can I? No, it's got the hook on it. Let me go and do. So a lot of this is still some good clay. So we're gonna take it and pile it up right here so it can be reused. Scrape all this out because I pretty much, what I did was just filled in over top of the pipe with good clay to build our road to be able to add to that section of dam. And I threw the pipe in here so that this pond wouldn't fill up while we were pretty much working on it. So I'll get this cut out and I get my ditch cleaned back out after I take the pipe out. still got my check dam there, so all that'll be good. Come in here in the morning, throw a little cofferdam back up to stop that from flowing, dig all this mud out, pile it up over there, and get some clay put in here, compact it back. I need to go over there and get the compactor we left on the other side of the dam, try to get it drove around, see how well that'll work. Probably get stuck. Need to put some fuel in that, just get everything ready for tomorrow to rock and roll. I'll get this set and installed. I am looking forward to getting a lot done this week. Even though I'll be flying solo this week, I should still manage to get a lot done, I hope. Robert already had this trip planned when I hired him, so I knew it going into it. But it was a bad week for him to be gone. He needed to be gone last week when it rained 4 days. But that's how it goes. We have so much work to do though. We got this project, finish this up. He wants to do some more clearing, but that's probably going to have to wait till next year. I got to go build a couple more ponds on that job where I used the 550 a couple years ago. And then that big house that Jeff is building, the Beatley Good. The guy wants to do a humongous amount of site work and around the house, do some more clearing, and wants to build like a 5 or 6 acre pond up there amidst of about 20 other little things that I've told people I would do. Got another guy that bought subdivision or a bunch of land, wants to do like a 50 acre subdivision he wants me to do the work on. So yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot. That was the track. Alright, well, let me finish scraping this dirt down to the pipe. See if I can't pull that culvert pipe out. Maybe salvage it. And dig a little more of that mess out. Time is looking good, so I think I'll go ahead and dig some of that out. So I don't have so much to do in the morning. Alright, let's see if I can get this pipe out of here now. I've gotten it exposed to the top of it. I'm going to try to just take the bucket, just kind of roll up under it here a little bit, try to break that loose, take some of this dirt out, pry it up out of the ground. In there pretty good, so take a little bit of finesse to get this broke out of here. Well, try not to destroy the piece of pipe. Being a little difficult there. I'm gonna have to scoot over a little bit more to get to that. Try to pry this one section out. Yep. Alright, we got that. What happens is these pipes fill it with water and they become very heavy. Plastic, so I mean it's pretty durable, but it's still not the strongest thing in the world. For, you know, it's not like a metal pipe or a concrete pipe. You can really pry it out, plus it's covered in dirt. Well, it was covered in dirt till I just dropped it. Let's see if I can pry this other end out. I'm gonna dam that up, kind of skim some more of that cruddy dirt out, and then let it kind of drain down this evening. Might have to skim just a little bit more off the top here. There we go. I got it now. I got it now. Got it. So evidently I jammed it together because I see the bells all screwed up. Whoops. It still worked. It still flowed. I am ready to see this thing fill up though. Alright, I'm going to dig some of this mud and junk out, pile it up right here, and then tomorrow I'll get down in there and clean that ditch out real good. Start coring, or put the new core in for the dam, and start filling it up with clay. Pretty simple, just got to get it done. Alright, so I got that slicked up, and that should let probably 6 or 8 inches of water out tonight, or all day today and tonight. Come back in the morning, I'll dam that up, go ahead and scrape all that mud out, and build my pad for the new overflow to sit on. So I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to walk over there and grab the sheep's foot roller, try to walk it around. I need to put some fuel in it, get it ready for tomorrow as well. Well, that should drain down pretty good tonight. Well, the rest of today and tonight. I'll probably go down at least 6 or 8, maybe 8 or 10 inches. So that'll be good. So I think that was about 3.5 feet low. And that box is 4 feet, so that'll give me a little bit of freeboard right there. So I don't have water trying to ease in while I'm working on putting that pipe in. So I'm gonna go down here, see if I can jump over this ditch, grab the compactor and walk it around. I need to put some fuel in it and get it ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be used a lot in that little ditch right there, packing all that dirt back. Yeah, should be exciting. Should be able to get the overflow set in tomorrow, roughed in place. Then I'll bring, well, I don't know if I'll have time to do concrete tomorrow. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I'll probably bring it just in case. Looks like everything is drained pretty good. When I grade this section over here, I'm just going to have everything where it drains towards the back. Maybe it won't rut up the front side too much. Let's see how much we have flowing out here. Not a whole lot. It's flowing, but it's not a, let's see if I can get across here without falling in. There we go. It's not as much as I was expecting, but it also is kind of dammed up out here a lot. It's gonna look good. Frogs are happy. Well, good morning everybody, back out here. First thing, got the Yanmar, a pallet of concrete, and the buckets. Got the compaction wheel on this end. Before I left yesterday, I did walk the 350 down here and back the dump truck down here and scrape some of that dirt that was stuck in the bed out. So hopefully that dried out and I can rake the rest of it out this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the 220. Looks like the pond went down about a foot, so that's pretty good news for that. We'll go in there and scrape all that mud out. Go ahead and start compacting some clay in there. I'm actually going to go up there and get the compactor, go ahead and bring it down here and see if I can't get that base put in so we can set that box here a little bit later today. And if you're afraid of bugs, this is probably not the spot for you. I don't know what they are, but they are everywhere. Alright, so I got some of this mud dug out of the trench, and I'm gonna drive over this pile to the other side. That way I can throw it kind of over here in this low corner out of the way of where I have to work. That way I don't have to deal with it right now. Also want to scoop up some of this concrete so that I can use it at the end of the pipe. So let's just pile that up right here for now. Down there. So I got that dammed up. Now I'm going to scoop this mud out. That way I can get down the solid clay, put the compactor in there, pack it all back. Probably going to go up a little bit higher. Well, I think I'm going to do it a little different this time. Go ahead and build my base, sit my box, and then have this about, I don't know, 18 inches higher than where it needs to be, and then just come in there and dig me a trench with a mini excavator. It's just going to be a whole lot easier to pack it all with the ride-on compactor. And then all I have to do is just run down it with the jumping jack. And I brought the compactor wheel for the mini excavator as well. And pack that back around that pipe. Since I am kind of flying solo this week, try to do things the easy way. Have to build a ramp to get the compactor down here. Nah, I don't know if I can go in the... I might be able to knock that dirt down and go in the bottom down there. Just have to see what it looks like once I get all this mess dug out. A lot of prep work to get in. You got to do to get this stuff done. A lot more to it than just throwing in a culvert pipe and calling it good. Alright, well, let me finish digging this mud out. I'll rake a little dry clay in there. It's already got a core trench dug through there. Start filling this back in. a little exciting getting the compactor in and out of here. But it climbed right up it. Just kind of hopped a little bit. Got me a little pile of good clay here that I salvaged off the top. Take it and put it back here at the bottom. Spread that lift in there. Roll it in. Continue the process up a couple feet. And we'll go ahead and cut the pad in for the overflow box. Get that set to the right elevation. And then set our overflow pipe. We got 60 feet of 24-inch pipe. I'm going to raise this up a little bit higher so I can go ahead and kind of dig a little bit of a ditch with the Mini for it to sit in. It'll just make life a little bit easier, not have so much compaction to do. All I have to do is just run that jumping jack down the edge, or probably that compaction wheel on the Mini. Extra work, but should save some hand work, and it's going to be a hot one today. Alright, let me go over there and dump a little bit more dirt. We'll go ahead and film driving the compactor down in here, and we'll pack another lift of dirt in. So I had to go over there and load out a couple loads with the 350 and back it over here. Got some more clay in here. I had it within about 2 inches of where it needed to be. It was actually a little bit high, so I just skimmed that out. I'm gonna go up there, unload the Mini, come down here. I need to kind of figure out where water level is going to be at, and then notch out for where the box is going to go, dig out a little bit for where the pipe's going to go, build a little bit of a platform. I've got to knock this hole out in the box here for the pipe to go out of it. Shouldn't be too thick. I'll cut one of the bell ends off of that pipe, have me a little gauge to go by, and should be able to get that set and hopefully close to putting in a stick of pipe right before lunch here. So a little bit slow going. There's a lot of mud I had to dig out and dirt to put back, so making do. All right, the pad for the overflow structure is on grade. I need to go up here and cut the bell off that pipe, bring the sledgehammer down here, go ahead and knock the hole into that box right there. We'll see if we can get it set in place. So now I have a guide. As long as that fits in there, we'll be good to go. So I'm actually going to pull it off the bottom just a little bit so that I can get that grouted in there really well. So now we'll start knocking a hole and let the water out. So normally they don't have fiber in it, so I wasn't able to leave a little bit of a edge around there to hold the pipe a little bit tighter. It just all broke off, but anyways, that's fine. I got plenty of grout, so we'll get that grouted in. Let me go ahead and grab the excavator, hook this up, and we'll go set it in place. Hopefully I can get it to spin around. Let's see, we might have to borrow the Yanmar blade here for a second. Well, I got a spinny hook on here. I don't know why it's not spinning like it should. Overspin it so that as I move, it comes back somewhere about right. Daggone it. Robert, why did you have to pick this week to go on a vacation? Now we've done it too much. Probably because, oh, here we go. We're gonna set it. We're gonna set it right. Yeah. I think I can spin it around with the bucket now. It's not ideal, but I'll make it work. Something of that nature right there. I need to go get the level and put on there and see what it looks like. So the box is set now. I'm gonna take the mini, dig my trench for that first stick of pipe, go ahead and sit that in place. Grade's worked out pretty good. It's about 3/4 of an inch high, but that's fine because really it doesn't, I mean it does matter, but 3/4 of an inch more water is not really going to be that big of a deal. So yeah, a little bit higher than I planned, but not much. I feel like I need to pull this corner back just a little bit. It seems just a little bit crooked. Let me do that. We'll go ahead and dig that trench. Getting the first stick of pipe, walking it down here. Got the ditch dug. Go ahead and stick this in place, get it where it needs to be. I'm going to dig a little anti-seep collar at that joint. Pour some concrete around it when I pour the concrete around the box. Batch number 1. This should be for the anti-seep collar. 10 bags of 56. Let's run down here and dump it around the joints. I'll come back up here and get the jumping jack. Go ahead and pack around that pipe. Well, given this is enough to fill that in, we'll find out here shortly. All right, anti-seep collar is poured. I'm gonna go ahead and backfill all that with dirt so I can run the jumping jack down it, put a couple lifts of dirt in here, and then go ahead and mix the concrete, put it around the box, that way it can dry tonight. It is very hot outside and I'm melting. Got about 2/3 of that concrete mixed and I need to take a break. So I'm going to put another lift of dirt in and cool off for a minute. I'm going to try to get this section right here where I can run the compactor down it. But then this side over here, I'll just run the sheep's foot wheel on the mini excavator over top of it. But I'll run the jumping jack down that top edge. Get that packed in there. Run the sheep's foot right down here, get that packed in. It's just a whole lot faster and you get to ride on it. But that worked out pretty good, digging that trench. Is that a rock? That's a rock. We don't need a rock. Just a clay ball. That worked out pretty good, filling it in about a foot high and then cutting it out for the pipe. That was just a lot less dirt packing around it than I normally have to do. Put that other piece of pipe on tomorrow. It's not critical right now. Right now I just want to get this concreted in and backfilled. That way if we do get a storm tonight, I can seal that up and it won't affect anything. Go up there and mix up one more excavator. I've just been going up there to the trailer, mixing it up there. Do about 10 bags at the time. More lift in over top of this and then build a little ramp over and run that sheep's foot over top of this side. Drive it up and down there. Back that way I can blend that in a little better, and I'll do the same thing on the next lift. Just pull that back edge back a little bit. We can blend that dirt right back in, just kind of stair step it in and just locks in a little better. Alright, let me go and mix up some more concrete to dump over there, and I'll go ahead and jump and jack that in. In fact, I'll go ahead and jump and jack it in right now. I need to load a couple more loads of dirt in the truck there, dump it on top of that pipe to fill that in a little bit more. Then I go up there and mix the rest of that concrete and dump it around the box. Everything's going pretty good. Hope to get all that done today. That way all I have to do is easy work tomorrow. Move dirt, pack it in place. It's been a long hot day. I am covered in concrete, sweat, My calluses are finally peeling off. Yep, it's a Monday, but got to get it done. All right, let's dump some dirt in there. We'll get that level, get all that packed in, and finish dumping our concrete right there. So I got my dirt hauled over here. I want to take it, dump it across the pipe, and get this packed in. Navigate the compactor across this a little bit better now. Now we're going to just drive down from right there. So I can drive across the pipe without the vibrate on now. I got enough cover to at least cross over and pack down beside it. Alright, let's roll that in. Well, that is a wrap for today. I am tired. That is a whole pallet of concrete mixed by hand. Got everything grouted in there. And 40 foot of pipe put in, backfilled, packed around. Come back in the morning, dig out, put that last stick of pipe on. We'll go ahead and fill all this in, get this section of dam filled in and on grade, then start working on that other section right there. I'd like to get all that dirt cut out this week, put over there, and get all of this dam graded from there all the way to where we stopped. It's going to take a while for this to fill up, as long as we don't get a huge storm. That'll give me time to finish digging out that corner over there and building that section of dam. So yeah, good week, should get a lot done.